just love this game. I love all of the games. I'm having so much fun replaying this. It makes me miss all the other ones too. I wish I could just play them all at the same time. All of them. While I was waiting for Odyssey to come out, I replayed. I bought the Ezio collection, so I replayed those 3 games. And I got Assassin's Creed 3 when I bought this game. So once I beat this, and I went back and beat that one. And I just love all of the games. People wonder why I don't get into other games very much, and it's because I spend all my time playing Assassin's Creed. Well, okay, I've gotten into Fortnite, but that hardly counts. Oops, sorry, my phone's doing some wonky things here. There we go. Alright, I believe we're gonna go get what's his face. Why can't I ever remember his name? Why aren't any of my Okay. What? Okay, that's just a little weird. Let's,
Goddess of war and wisdom, does it please you, I wonder, to watch your...
Why is nothing... Oh, that's... Well, I believe that's where we'll be headed, so let's go over there.
On the verge of battle.
I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody would believe it was an Assassin's Creed game if there weren't odd bugs. Why do we put up with that? I mean, like, we've embraced it as a part of... as a part of what Assassin's Creed is. I couldn't believe I made it through the whole movie and there was no bug in the movie, you know? Get out of my way, people. I guess we'll just climb up the wall. Okay. No quests. let's go maybe to... Let's go to message board, see if we can get stuff to populate that way. Telling you what. Strange bugs is the reason why I never completed my first playthrough, because it bugged out and I couldn't continue on. That's sad, because I love these games. I love the story. I love the gameplay. I love everything about them. And when silly shit happens, you can't do nothing. So if this doesn't work, I guess I'll try looking at my quick saves to see if I can go back before my hard save. Huh. Okay. Let's try this one. Hopefully that'll do it. I guess I've only played 5 hours on it, but still. Maybe I can switch over to an AC. I really liked Rogue. I loved playing as a Templar. You know, I like to see the different aspects because, you know, everybody thinks their side is the right side. And that's just not true.
Says it was written by Themistocles, the Athenian general.
Okay, now it looks like we have. Here we go. Now, who's right? The Templars, the Assassins?
Goddess of
Neither
war
one?
and wisdom. Does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge
Alright, let's go see Pericles. starting to get excited to start a new game, but I'm also excited now that it works. And that's just how I am with all these games. Every time one comes out, I'm just happy. For maybe a few minutes, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this, or I'm not sure I like that. And at the end, I'm like, you know what? I love everything about this.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them!
Oh, excuse me.
A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Pericles! I'm chilly. Actually snowed overnight this morning. I bet we got a good 3 inches of slushy snow, and it's just dumb. Where'd Pericles go? Oh, right there. Come on.
Stay back! She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
First time in Athens?
Nothing to say? Others would do well to realize silence is as much of an answer as anything else. A crowd will seize the very first easy answer that comes its way, like a hungry dog on a bone.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
We're all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
Just meets her and already is hiring her out.
That
to do
went
illegal
well.
shit.
It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Good old. Oh, yeah.
Here, friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
I've heard you both speak. You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
Politics is a game, and one with high stakes. I play for the people, while Pericles plays for power.
We all play for power. It's what we do with it that matters.
True, but understand, we have a dangerous, weak leader. The times demand strength.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander Nabis, destroy their supplies, and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
She's so quick to kill Spartans. Oh, I have no problem killing Spartans. Well, you take... Let's talk about how old the Spartan was. She's a very conflicted person. The Spartans fucked her over. Tore apart her family, tried to kill her and her brother. There's no reason to still want to be a Spartan. None. She even kills her father. You're a Spartan. You're just a mercenary. How exactly the buck? That's okay. You can just embrace it.
This area's off limits, Mr.
I need to stay hidden.
Oh, what the fuck?
There is the supplies.
Okay, so all these guys, they're gonna be hard as hell. I think this was hard on regular mode, if I remember right. This is one of them that took me a couple tries. lackey tie made. Oh, that was creepy. That noise scared me. I'm trying to harass someone. Alright, get in and get her done.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Wring your neck!
Oh, all the arrows. Already, huh? Damn.
You won't get away!
I might get away. Why are you still crouched?
I see her!
Come here, horse.
Hello.
Damn it, wolves. Shit. Come on. Oh, are they not following me? Oh, they are a little bit. Alright, let's try. Around this way, maybe. So I can't fly fast. There we go. Alright, so I should probably go from the back. Somebody just saw me, damn it. Oh, fucking. Alright, let's go around this way. Ah. I never did figure out what good death arrows were do. The only thing I ever really used them for was killing sharks. seemed that it killed them quicker.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Still can't use a torch. I'm gonna invest all this time into this replay and nothing's gonna fucking work right.
Where'd you hear that? The Athenians are scared in their homes by now. They won't come to fight.
Of course not. Who would dare meet us in an open field? Their politics can't save them now. We still have to take the city.
And we will. Time after time.
Shield yourself! You there! Hold! Let's die! Now you face Sparta's wrath!
Alright, hurry up, get out of the way. Run, run, run. Okay. Why isn't it letting me? Really? Okay. Not too many people. Pretty empty up front. So I could probably sneak in pretty good. And since I don't
The watch
need
will be
the
vigilant here.
supplies, I can just burn them. Oh. Oh, run, girl.
Where are they going? Stop running, you coward! You can't win!
No, I'm not gonna stop running. Fuck that shit.
Come back here!
Alright, one more. Look at this shit over here.
We're gonna have a problem if you step any closer!
Oh, well then I'll just kill you. No, you'd think they'd know that you're working for their government, but I guess at the same time, I mean, it's not like they had, like, walkie-talkies or email or cell phones that they could just let everybody know, oh, by the way, this person's helping us. Oh yeah, that's gotta kill that dude. I wonder if I can get to this here. Hold on, let me craft some arrows in the middle of a fight here. Oh wait, let me pay off this bounty first. I don't want to be fucking with that shit right now.
Those arrows came from over here.
I learned you! Get it! You'll die around sooner or later. Sparta never
Okay, so
loses.
damn, I need proof. Okay.
You won't get away.
Well, shit.
Fourteen high.
I'll do this for you guys quick.
Praise the god!
Okay. Get the fuck out of there. You know, they're
The
under
gates
siege
are
and
shut.
everything.
No trade can come or go, and an army of Spartans waits for its prey.
Yeah, and then you just climb up this wall like nothing. Guard right there, he didn't even care. He's just like, oh, alright. He's gotta be clear across the damn city. I think it's funny how I think pretty much in every game the assassins help the Templars. They don't realize it. 'Cause they're too eager and stupid. Like little Miss Cassandra here helping Cleon. Should I be saying spoiler alert? No.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
You're not stopping, so you're okay. Good old pupper.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Yes. Okay, I think these are storyline related quests. Huh? Don't care about that. Maybe not. So, I think... I really think I want to just stick to storyline shit. Don't need to earn anything. So, I don't need all the extras. And this game is full of extras, which is fun. Which I really, really enjoyed the first time through. And
They'll be on high alert here.
playing to do a fun playthrough. When I would do the extras, or if I wasn't doing the copy file, I had to earn shit.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Yeah, I thought you said that nothing could come in.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
You must be the one Pericles sent. What? How do you rethink that?
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will
Sure
see
he
me
has
go
his
in or out.
reasons.
Stay here.
Yeah. I'm sure the politician doing the illegal things has their reasons. Oh, sorry. Somebody. That's what I get for trying to itch my nose. If I wasn't huddled under all these blankets. I'm a big old dog on my lap. Or next to me, I guess she's not on my lap. Or is it? Where do you see? Oh, there. Okay. Maybe this place took me a couple times too. Come on, get out. Oh, it's down. Oh. Still no fucking torch.
When can we act like it? Yeah, whatever you say. I was trained to fight. If I don't see a Spartan on the end of my blade within the week, I'm not going to be happy.
You don't belong here!
Yeah.
You're just flailing around!
I'm not doing anything. Okay.
Touch her!
How dare you run?
Going down!
Hey!
Mom, get the hell out of here. I don't know how they kept all these pools and fountains clean. Talk. Thank you.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
I can't be paid in knowledge.
Ah, then you are driven by the desire for wealth.
Drachmi is the one thing people need.
Many believe they need more than they actually do.
And others have to risk everything just to survive.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for Drachmi, or maybe to further a person. Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates! There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see
I have to punch him in the
Anaxagoras'
face, I think.
fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way.
He is just really super
Well,
annoying.
it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. There's too many hunters after me now.
Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, escape from Athens. Meet Duke. Ideas. Not to be confused with Ferb's stepbrother. That was a great show, Phineas and Ferb. Please, just jump over the dam. Just go. Just go. Talk. Damn, it's gotten real picky about where you stand. That talk will work.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Serifos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities? I want them.
Yes, yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Serifos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Oops, wrong button. Alright, let's go to the docks. Don't mind me, it just killed your friend. Excuse me. Oh, the pig. Puppy. Just run over the people. No, just for shits and giggles.
If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Yes.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can. To your positions!
Where to now, Commander?
I don't know, because I don't know where I'm going. case, I gotta go out first.
I never thought I'd leave Athens for good.
I've left places I've called home.
There's something floating there.
What's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's in this...
Get that sail up!
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now I'm out of Athens.
Commander, we are outnumbered! They're gearing up to ram us!
Just keep going.
Sails up!
I'm getting too close.
Sails down!
Let's go.
I wasn't even worried. They could never sink the Andrestia.
Faux show. Because at this point in the game, you would not have your ship very upgraded.
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
She's like, fucking dude.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it.
Okay, so I gotta go around the island.
We'll reach Serifos before long.
You can see it from your boat, dude.
Oars down!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
If I wasn't getting something out of it, he'd be dead already.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise.
I think it's funny that
Hopefully
his letter
you
got there
can make
so
something
fast.
of this
The
clue.
timing in this game
I can.
doesn't make any sense.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
The waypoint.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
And that was the little dude that was crying like a bitch at the meeting. Poor guy. Okay. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Where am I going? Silly kid. Learn how to work controls. Great. Come on. Figure I might as well accept all the quests I can, because if I accidentally complete them, I guess, you know, why not? Okay, back to the ship. I don't have any accidentally completed yet, do I? Oh yeah, those are nice, because you just get the rewards as you complete them. I'm playing this game from scratch without, you know, a loaded save file like that. The quests are so important to be able to build up your XP and get money and even level everything up.
Get ready!
You know what? That's better. So much more easier. That's why you got all them waypoints synced. I need to go online and check out all the pictures. I guess I've just never taken the time to see all that. I used to like to go through and look at pictures on my map and give them a like or whatever. And they can also be very helpful when you're looking for something you can't figure out how to get in. I learned that in Origins. So I'd always try to take pictures when I'd find things. So if people get lost, couldn't find what they were looking for, whatever, maybe my picture could help them. Alright. Is this that general that wants all
Goddess of war and...
You know what? I'll activate that one, because I'll be ended up killing people, I'm sure, and... You could hurry up and load.
Here, you've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head.
With flattery like that.
I'm not trying to flatter you.
I think you may have...
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer.
I expected you were someone who wants to get paid.
No, not...
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve.
Those don't seem like stand...
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. The other generals disagree.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face. We're not going to win a contest of...
All right.
Good.
You've told me now.
All right. I don't think I've ever spent any of the or Calcom or whatever. That shop.
Help me! Please, someone! By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
By the gods!
Help me! If you leave, these snakes will kill me! Get me out of here! Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Why are there so many snakes?
Apparently I'm not a good shot. There we go.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
My life-saving services aren't free.
What a bitch.
Of course.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
People at each other's throats, inside. I don't know that I've heard anything bad about people being stuck together, I guess. Could be worse. I'm not stuck inside, I'm still working, so. And so is my daughter and my son-in-law.
A part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
Forever too.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Yeah, sure. Oops, get out of there. I think I did this like over and over and over. Snakes show up? No.
This area will be well defended.
Where is it?
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mistios. Help! It burns! You can't stop me.
Why are you gonna...
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Alright. Report to the... I should probably do up these arrows before I forget. Oh, there's where it shows if it's off or on. Jeez Louise. Looking all over the damn thing. No, the Spartans just come in here.
Hey! Oh? Yeah. I'll kill you! A quick day!
Moro, επικίνδυνο εστί.
Yeah, you better run. Snakes are gone, dude.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer, working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Yeah, that's right.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
We just climb the pillar. Alright, dude, I've done your shit.
We'll be watching you, Mr. At least give them a welcome first.
Phoebe!
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Hello.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion.
Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority, such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
There's a war at the city walls, suffering, starvation, and you're in here arguing because someone at the party isn't giving you the attention you need?
That's no way to calm down someone who is obviously upset.
No, it's not.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
I know people like that.
You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Okay.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
You're a slave. You got quite a mouth on you. Alright, let's go do this first.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Of course.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat?
There's another goat.
Ooh.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
He just likes everything.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that, and for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice, and value their words more than those of their closest friends and advisors.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anfusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Mm-hmm. What are we trying to do here?
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
They don't even notice she's not drinking.
Ready for more?
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
Hello, dog.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?